Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to create a little bit of artwork, but in a different manner. I want to use our Resi Ultra Cure to create some texture on this canvas, so we've got a really unique wall hanging. So this is what we need. Okay, so let's get started. My plan is with our Resi Ultra Cure to create basically circular shapes, small, large, over the entire canvas. This canvas is matte black, came like this, as you can see, and with the effects of the Resi Ultra Cure, where I'm putting that onto the canvas will be glossy, so there'll be that difference in texture and color with gloss and matte. Once I do that, in some bigger sections, I've pre-mixed a little bit of our Resi Clear, and I'm going to put a little bit of our Fairy Floss Glitter in some sections just to make it pop a little bit and make it a little bit more unique. So let's get started. So the aim is when I put this directly onto the board in the position that I want it in, I don't want it to sit and flow, so I want to get my UV lamp on it straight away. And I am using a lamp because it covers more surface area. If you had a small piece, you could definitely use a UV torch as well. Okay, I'm going to start from a corner. I've got my lamp ready to go because I will basically be putting my lamp on top of my canvas. So I just want to make sure that's ready to go. Move off to start. And we'll get working. The nozzle on this UV Ultra Cure is really good too. As I go along, I do clean the tip a little bit as we are using a UV curing light. Sometimes when I'm using the bottle around it, a little bit of it can cure on top, but you can just pick that off. Otherwise, keep it clean with a cloth. We finished. This looks stunning, but I'm gonna level it up. With our Resi Clear that we mixed up, I'm gonna put in some of our Fairy Floss, and I just wanna do it in a little dispenser cup because I don't need a lot. I'm only going to put it in my larger sections of resin holes here. I'll put in a good few scoops so that way we have enough of this Fairy Floss Glitter to basically reflect off the black because it will change colors when using a darker background. Okay, so that's mixed in. Before I make a mess or accidentally tip over a whole container of Fairy Floss, we'll do that one up. And we'll get pouring in the larger sections. I just want to aim for a little bit in the middle and it to self-center and bleed out. And these colors look awesome on the black background. Now I'm using Resi Clear, so this will take 24 hours to cure. It is not like the UV resin, the Ultra Cure that we've just cured under the UV black light. So we do have to let this sit, making sure it's level and not touching it for that 24 hours, and then we're right to hang this as an art piece. Now I'm just gonna spread it out just to near this edging, and then we are done. It's definitely got a real cool opalescent look to it with the black background with this Fairy Floss. I think that's one of the reasons I like it. Doesn't look like much in the container, but as soon as you add that black background to it, it really changes the tone of all the little bits of iridescent glitter. The Fairy Floss Glitter is, believe it or not, quite a soft glitter. It's not as hard forming as some of the glitters. So there is a chance, because I'm pouring it so thin, some of those bits might stick up a little bit. A little bit of texture is great. If for some reason that's not your thing and you wanted like smooth circles here, you could put a little dome overcoat, but you just have to be careful it wouldn't flow into your other circles here. But I kind of, like, it wouldn't bother me if there was a little bit of texture in it because we've got matte and we've got gloss, and if we had a tiny bit of texture showing up in these little circles, I think that'd add a little bit more depth to the artwork, to be honest. But each to their own. There's no right or wrong when it comes to art. If it's something that appeals to you and your loved ones or the people who you intend to give it to or make it for, then that's all that matters. This looks pretty funky if I do say so myself. So like I said, I'll let this Resi Clear that I've just put in with my Fairy Floss Glitter, I'll let that cure for 24 hours and this baby is ready to hang. So if you've got any comments about how I've done this, please make sure you leave them below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and check us out on our next video.